Hey Sabrina, how are you? Good afternoon to you. Hey passerby, what's up? G'day mate. How are you, buddy? Trying to get some of this, or a portion of this order done. This is like over 120 pots at least. Probably more like 130, so. And then I have to get out another order, which is about similar. That one's probably like just 200 pieces, so. I'm busy, man. How are you today, passerby? Sabrina says, fine, and you? I'm doing well. Hey, Gail, what's going on? Gail says, so nice that you're streaming today. Oh, thanks, Gail. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. I don't know. This idiot over here thought that yesterday was Friday during all of last stream. Which didn't affect anything else with the business that day. Some days. You got to see another Baldric moment. It wasn't even a moment. It was like a Baldric, like 2.5 hours at least. Even longer than that, because I was pretty sure I thought it was Friday all morning before I streamed. I missed most of the stream yesterday between the doctor appointment and the lost dog. Yeah, hopefully the dog thing got figured out, Gail. Daryl, hey, how's it going? Thank you for the one like, kind sir. Appreciate that. Passerby, it's pretty good. Thanks, mate. Just woke up after a few hours of sleep. Did I wake you up? Sorry if I did. My notification ruined your sleep. Out of everybody in here, you need to sleep, man. I'm calling that. Captain retracted his message. Nothing much going on. What's up with you? How are you feeling? I'm feeling good. I'm tired as well. I'm feeling okay. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know how I'm feeling. Give it a few minutes, right? All right, so I needed 4 more of these in the 4 pounds. I think, Gail, that you saw this shape yesterday. I did the 6-pound pots. I only need 4 of these in the 4-pound pots. And it's on to another style. And then pretty much everything you guys saw me stream all week, I have to do the same thing in red clay. So I'll be starting that tomorrow. I don't know if I won't be able to live stream the beginning of that, but I'll be able to. I won't be done with it by Monday or Tuesday. So, in fact, I don't even know how much I will get done at all this weekend. I got to help run the retail shop. We got all these other projects going on at the house. So it's just, 'tis the season for a potter to be insane. Nothing going with white gloves. Men doing anything but going to therapy. Uh, Strange comment. They're white gloves. Um, white gloves. Is that a divorce dad activity or what? No, this is my job. I've been doing it since the 90s. And my wife and I have been together for 24 years. We don't have any kids. So it's not an activity, it's a job. And it's paid my way through many years. So, what do you do there, White Glove? Do you sell gloves to like Michael Jackson or something? Are you out of business now? Um, that clay looking tasty. Does it remind you of all the toothpaste you use? Because there's clay in toothpaste. Maybe that's why it looks tasty. Have you brushed your teeth lately? Mm. All right. These are all pre-sold, so that's sometimes good, sometimes bad. I like to have pots that are available or for the future rather than pre-sold sometimes, but pre-sold is also nice. So, you did good. All right. And to be the soon new order of a proud dog. There we go. Oh, that was Sam that wrote that. How you doing, Sam? I remember you from past streams. You always came in with the eat the clay. Eat the clay. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate that. This is the last of that. Well, I guess it's the last batch, so it was pretty hard clay. So I'm hoping the next batch of white clay will be softer. We'll see what happens. I got this batch, this last 1,000 pounds, what, a week and a half ago. It's taking me a lot longer to throw through it because it's a little bit heavy or hard. So usually I can easily crank through 1,000 pounds But I ought to be young again. I remember the days. One day I made it. I did 1,000 pounds in a day. But not so long ago, I was throwing 500 pounds a day. Now I'm starting to feel it in my old age, especially when it's hard clay. Let's see. Will you play guitar at the end of the stream? I don't know if I'll be able to fit that in today, Sam. Hopefully soon, though, I will be able to do it. I like to be able to. But I got a lot of projects going on at the house here today that I need to fit in and get done. So I need to do this. I need to pack, I think, about a dozen orders. And then I also need to start working on the house projects with my wife, who's already started those projects. So playing guitar does not seem to be in the docket for today, but I will soon, man. I could use a good relax and play some guitar. I don't know why YouTube doesn't update my like numbers or watch numbers. It used to. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's doing that for me either. Who knows? It shows my one like. It shows like the 7 here or something. Did you ask your creator to make it softer? I just said on the softer side. They're friends of mine, so I kind of don't. I don't want to complain. Plus, if I asked for a specific batch to be made up, it would take a lot longer to get. So I need to keep making. So I did tell them I need it softer, but and maybe they can put it in the docket for the next time they mix up clay. So I guess the only real way to do it would be order like 10,000 pounds of it at a very specific consistency. Saying you don't look old. Give it a minute. Like said, I don't like to complain. Yeah, no, I hate it. Mandy, hey, how's it going? Good afternoon to you as well. Still working on that store order I've been working on, and I will be all next week. And you can see my arms are actually shaking with that. It's hard ass clay. These are only 4-pound pots. I'm putting a lot of effort into them. I'll be probably streaming next week as well, doing the rest of this order. I'll be switching over to the red wheel, so it'll be a whole different view. He says, how are you, sir? In chat? I'm doing well, Mandy. Thanks so much. Thanks for tuning in again. Always appreciate ya. Gail says, do you have to duplicate the order in red clay? Basically, yeah, they wanted the same thing, except for the pots I'm making right now, that I did in the last few streams, in red as well. So, like I said, it's about 130 pots or so. Decent order. It's all going to a store in Maine. So I used to have like 3 or 4 stores that sold up in Maine. And I cut everything back because I don't want to ship anymore for the store order stuff. So it's come and pick up for stores. And if they can do that, then I'll accommodate. I had to stop. I had a lot of stores in California and stuff, and it all just back in the when the pandemic hit, shipping prices went through the roof, and it ended up. The stores were fine paying the price, but I wasn't. I had to front like thousands of dollars just to get an order shipped to them, let alone what it takes to make the pots and this and that. And then, you know, it just adds up. So I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I don't. Hopefully this is personal. Don't answer if it is. But have you lived anywhere besides Connecticut? Not that Connecticut isn't a lovely place. Home's yeah, right out of high school, I moved to Rhode Island with my best friend. And I lived there while he went to school at University of Rhode Island. Couldn't find work. Oddly enough, there's no work to be had in the winter in Rhode Island. Then did something similar. I went out with another best friend of mine out to Colorado and lived in Fort Collins for 5-6 months. Again, not being able to find any work in a college town. So felt like a bit of a failure on that end, but hey, it led me back home to where my beautiful wife was and back to pottery. So I took a break off from pottery in that time to go see what it was like to live in Colorado. And it was cool, but I couldn't find any normal work. So yeah, I guess I had a 5 or 6 month off of pottery at that moment. Fail. But other than that, no. I've been stuck in the box of Litchfield County, Connecticut. Which it is. It's beautiful here. It's always tough where you take where you live for granted until there's certain days you get out. Like when I get out on my motorcycle and drive around, I'm like, oh man, I do live in a beautiful place. It's a very expensive place. Connecticut, I don't know where it ranks, but it's up there. And luckily I've been here the whole time, so. Because I'm just an artist, I'm not rich, guys. Until you guys start throwing in the $1 million super chats, so things might change after that. Just kidding, save your money. Actually, don't. Second thought, actually that's third thought, don't. Your blindfold challenge video was recommended to me a couple days ago. It's always awesome having old videos pop up. Yeah, well I did because the Clay Clan challenge had a blindfold thing. I was like, well, I already did that like a year or something ago. I just did a short that kind of connected it to that. So maybe that's why it was recommended to you. But yeah, I'd already done it. Well, that's cool. You watch an old video, yeah. I mean, I did my first video years and years ago, like in probably like 16 or 17 years ago. I just did one video and let it sit there. I believe it was last year, right? That I started doing YouTube again. And thanks to all you nice subscribers, the channel was monetized, and we now have close to 4,500 people subscribed and all that good stuff. So it's all been cool. I like this YouTube community. Met some really nice people along the way. You have family in Aurora. Nice. I think the farthest west I got was, I guess, Leadville. Went out to see my family member that was out there. In Leadville, it literally looked like the town where like Rambo was filmed. Everything looked like it was stuck back in the, and this is back in the, late 90s. Well, no, this is like 2000. So, but it literally looked like a town, like, from the 70s in there. Who knows, maybe it was actually filmed there. Gail says, I've always lived within the same circle, as I call it. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. I call it a box more so, but you're right, circle. That's probably more or less correct. And when you go to the grocery store, you see all these people you went to high school with, and you can't remember what the heck their names are. You know them from somewhere. And you feel like a total jerk. Hey man, how's it going? Good. Pretty busy. Gotta get going though. Good to see you. Take care. You want kind of, who the, what's that? Humanity, mostly for me too. Yeah, I was born in Arkansas, lived in California as a baby, less than a year. My dad moved to Arkansas with my birth mom until 2008. Dad got a job opportunity in Vegas. Country carpenter, man. How's it going, country carpenter? Lived there from 2004 to 2008. Huh. Oh, you moved around a bit then. I don't know. I've had thoughts of moving elsewhere in the States. Preferably where there is land that has clay in it. And could be a little warmer maybe. So maybe a little southern, but I don't know if that'll ever happen. I'm quite content here as well. It's just a very expensive state to live in. Just the way the cookie crumbles. Country carpenter should smash the like button. I always make fun of like the cliches of the YouTube video thing, the YouTube call to actions. For more content, please hit the like button. Smash that like button. Let's see, with my mom, 2002, pardon, Vegas 2000. Oh, okay, cool. San, who would win in a fight? San says, who would win in a fight? 100 men or one gorilla? Well, there's factors that are involved there. Weapons involved? No weapons involved? Location? Come on now. Can't just, it's just anywhere, anyhow. Any weapons, anyhow. See, the men would always win. I wonder what Google would say. Ask Google that and see what it says. It's a good question for Siri. They won't put you on the list whatsoever. Like, oh, here's one of these questions again. SJM, hey, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Nice to see you in here, Cy. Yeah, I like where I live too. I want to go into the city. It's just 15 minutes away. Yeah, we have a small city near us, which I do not enjoy going. I'm a country boy. Not a fan of going into densely populated traffic. I'm one of those New Englanders. Get out of the way. Why don't you go? It's a green light. No weapons, just risk location anywhere. Men. 100 men? Come on. We lived through worse, man. All right. I think this is, 4. That was 4, right? Were you guys counting? No, you weren't. I gotta be the one that counts. I'll have to fire the boss here. Fire myself. Live. What Hannah says, watching from South Dakota. Cool. Hi, Hannah. Welcome to you. Thank you for tuning in. How is it out there in South Dakota today? Another state I have never been to, though I would like to. That's my kind of area. Wide open, the middle of nowhere stuff. The furthest east I've ever been is Mississippi. So then how did you know that Connecticut's so nice? My dad and I drove through lots of states in the West. Yeah. Upstate New York, specifically Adirondacks, are incredible. I'm so grateful to be here. Yeah, it is beautiful up there for sure. I am with you on that. Whenever I get a chance to get on my motorcycle, I head into New York State and head north. Just a whole cool vibe. Or I head over to the Catskills, which is a whole nother vibe as well. Did you? You asked it? You asked it, Mandy. What am I doing? See, this is where stupidity comes in. I'm doing a different shape now, and I need to remind myself of that. So get the tools away from you. Never fails, guys. Tune in next time when a potter messes up everything again. And again. And again. All right. Now this is going to be a very different design than normal as well. This is a taller version. Humans are untrained and unarmed, about 100 a mass number. Exactly, passerby. That should be the answer. That's what, I mean, that is why we exist. We fought off way worse. With sticks and stones. How do you think we got here? I live in the country, but Gail says I live in the country, but they have slowly been building around me. It used to be a huge farm. Sold it. And building more houses. That seems to be everywhere, Gail. It's just the way it is. Up here in Connecticut, everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people from New York City moved in. And then a lot of people that were locals here moved out to the Carolinas. So, and those poor people got bombarded by Connecticut folks. Not sure if they were greeted, if they like Yanks down there, as we're called. But I would imagine, as nice as everybody that I've met in the Carolinas are, that they would be accepting. Everybody I've met from the Carolinas that come in the shop, they're just awesome. Anybody from the South, period, they have etiquette to them. They're not the type up here that'll just like cut you in line. They come in and they're like, you know, in very interesting conversations. Not to say that there aren't line cutters everywhere. Well, before you do this, Ben, it would be wise of you to look at the picture to make sure that you're not going to make a ton of the wrong thing. It's the latest stupid question doing rounds on the internet. Is it? Maria Ma says, hi. Hi, how are you? Sorry, I just have to check and see exactly what this shape is. Okay, it has the 3 lines. All right. Interesting. Surprised they want it like that, but they did. It'll look good. Plus the store will have something different. Than most stores will have. So there's a roped rim with 3 lines. Buddy's walking around. He's like, what is my mama doing? A lot of projects going on around here, guys. So I'm stamping, for anybody new, I'm stamping my name and a number which indicates poundage of wet clay used. So, they break my bones. What will break your bones? All the trees, farmland, go audio. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I like seeing stuff. Well, and a lot of farmers up here and whatnot are preserving land, so that can't happen. Shuriken Zone, hey, what's going on? Just have a couple minutes, but want to drop in and say hello. Well, hello to you. Charlie, welcome to you. Good afternoon to you. The smiley face. That was more of a Joker smiley face, right? But I guess. Why so serious? Thanks for tuning in, Shuriken Zone. Always nice to have you in here. When I grew up, there was literally under 200 people in my town. I was the closest neighbor to my house. Yeah, very similar here too. But what do you expect? Population gets more people. Things change. It's just the way it is. Breaking out the Bruce Hornsby or the Tupac. I know it's all farmland and forest scale. Well, that's what it was literally here. And now it's some farms, some forests, and a lot of cul-de-sacs. Oh man, elbow time. Yeah. You're right, SJM. You're the one that coined it. It's nice to have you back to remind me. how strange that camera angle is. And thanks for always tuning in, SJM. It's good to see you in here, man. Shuriken Zone. It's always nice to drop by. Have a good weekend, Ben. Oh, thanks so much, Shuriken Zone. You too. I'm gonna be working all weekend, but I hope you have a. Do you have a study, like a normal, quote unquote, normal job where you get weekends off? If you do, hope you enjoy your time off. Change is something you can always count on. Passerby says, have a good weekend, Shuriken. Yep. Definitely. Hope everybody here has a good weekend. And then has a good beginning of the week. Starting on Sunday, because that's when the calendar says it is. Sunday's the beginning of the week on the calendar, guys, right? What do we all think about that? I have no idea what your name is, but hello to you. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry, I can't pronounce whatever your name is. There's a question about how I knew about the beauty of Connecticut. My dad is something of a geology map nerd. Cool. Yeah, I know. I do the same. I love using Google Earth and looking around at different places in the world. In fact, Passerby and I were doing just that the other night, weren't we, mate? Fun to do. They were confident with this shape because they ordered more of this shape than the other ones. Clayworks is having a garden party tomorrow. It's supposed to rain. So they ordered tents. Nice! Garden party. Bring your Ben Wolff pot, plant it up. Is it like a garden party where you have tea and crumpets? Or is it like a garden party? Or is it more of a gala, as they say? It's been a while since I've been to a garden party or gala. I used to go down quite a bit. Actually, down by you, Gail, at Winchester Museum. Did a lot of, did a couple shows down there. And, yeah. They always have a very nice party before the show started. It was interesting. I met some amazing people in there. Pretty crazy. The people you were sitting there at dinner with, you're like, okay, cool. Planted them, nice. I watch that. I watch that if you ever stream that. Just talk about different landform and go, yeah. Seeing Joel play. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't, because this is a pottery channel, I haven't really streamed or done anything else but pottery other than my music. I mean, I've thought about making some motorcycle videos. I have a couple relaxation videos of sorts, just of the beauty of the area kind of thing, which I said I'd post. I know I have one on there, but I figured I'd post that when I needed a relaxing day when my arms were shot from doing this. And I'll go live, or not live, but I'll do a premiere and everybody can hang out in the premiere. Guess as I planted that. Nice. What was this track? I was expecting rain. I moved the orchids and citrus outside to get some nice rain. Now it's sunny. I know. Well, the saying here in New England is if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. So I'm kind of sure that could be anywhere, but New England's notorious for that. Right now I have a lot of things outside because we're doing some work in the garage. I guarantee you I'm going to start to hear it rain in a minute. Even though it says it's not gonna. It's not gonna. I've been listening to how I talk lately. Pretty ridiculous, guys. It's not gonna, which turned into snot gonna. It's not going to, Ben? Come on. Don't you understand English? I mean, I went to school. I have the random urge to go to botanical garden and take lots of pictures. Do it. Do it. Or you'll pay for your lack of vision, Mandy. Let's see here. SJM, sun just came out for me when it's been rainy and cloudy all day. Yeah, exactly. It was raining all last night. We had one hell of a thunderstorm last night. Woke me up. Let's do this first. Maybe this will be the method to get it done quicker and more accurate. If you change like one method of how you do these, you can either speed up or slow down the process. So that sped it up. I don't know if you guys noticed the change, but I did. I'll never be mad if a thunderstorm wakes me up. You'll never be mad about it? Yeah, I wasn't mad about it. I was just like, oh, come on, I just finally went to sleep. Yeah, I was disappointed. Slightly angry. It was. Give it a few years, SJM. When you finally get to sleep and something wakes you up, you'll be pissed. Hit me back up in like 10 years about that same subject, would you? Write it down. You been making pots, SJM? You been busy with the pottery? It's a fundraiser, first 2 hours, and a dedication of a new garden. It's supposed to be a sacred place. Oh, that's cool, Gail. That'd be nice. All right. So there's 3 of these. I need 3 more. It's Buddy walking around. Hang on 1 second, guys. I didn't have time to wedge out all the pieces before streaming today, so I'm doing it one at a time. I was only able to wedge out like 4 pieces before I started. But I don't think it matters. Does it matter to you guys? Probably. Us and downpour quite a bit here too. And we got 5 new tomatoes and red shade. Can't wait to eat that. Nice stuff's already coming up for you like that. That's awesome. No, I mean I just mowed the lawn for the first time yesterday. So it tells you the temperature here. Scrapper just says no. It does not. All right, cool. I don't really know if it did matter. SJM says, of course, I never stopped. I had to get my life in order. I'll be back on the tube soon enough. I'm a lot more structured now. Nice, man. I'll be looking forward to seeing you live again. Getting back on the tubes, man. On the old YouTube. Let's get a shout out to YouTube. Gail says, live music, fresh, local, nourishing lunch. Presentation celebrating Baltimore Clayworks. Special recognition for Sam Wallace, recipient of the 2025 Maryland State Arts Council Heritage Award. Nice. That sounds cool. Thanks for letting us know, Gail. Everyone shall be merry in Maryland on that day. I'm excited for you. That sounds good, Gail. You're always like in these really nice things with that community you have there. That's cool. Man, you like the stream dinglings. Does Ben still appreciate this comment? For the moment, I think it's the best comment again. So let's do it. You have been pinned. Sunset. Hey, what's up, Sunset? How are you? Hello, Northeaster. Northeast dweller, New York. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully get back to Pottery soon too. I'll definitely tune in when I can. Hope you're doing well today, Sunset. Shout out to Sunset Pottery. Shout out to SJM Ceramics. Passerby Gail, Mandy, everybody hanging. Anish says hi. Hello to you. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. wasn't asking for a pin, but thank you. Well, I pin. If something else comes in better, I will. I will unpin it. So beware. You should just feel lucky that it's bent. What's up? It's rough, Ben. Dad is in the hospital. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Sunset. I'm sending my very best and good thoughts to you. I'm so sorry. It's not a fun thing whatsoever. Yikes. Yes, wishing for a speedy recovery for him. Exactly. Just read this. Flowery and festive attire is encouraged. Hats are welcome. Nice. That's the same to this stream right here, Gail. Anybody is welcome to wear flowery and festive attire. It's encouraged to watch a Ben Wolff Pottery stream. And hats are welcome as well. Just kidding, everybody who's watching. You can wear whatever the hell you want. Or nothing at all. That'd be weird, but... he's in heart failure. Heart is at 30%. Ah, Sunset. I'm so sorry. I've had a similar thing happen. Very close person, and it's not fun to deal with. So my heart goes out to you, Sunset. Stay strong. Fresh cup of Joel. Howdy. Howdy, bad. Hope you're doing well. Fresh cup of Joel. Nice to see you in here, buddy. Trying to finish the white clay pots in this order today. I don't know if it's going to happen. We have a bunch of projects we're working on around the house. I need to be able to help my wife. She's just kicking ass all by herself up there. Down here making pots, trying to sell pots. Well, she's breaking out all the power tools herself. He's an animal, guys. I'm so lucky. He's an animal. He's a wolf. That's what she is. You like that, SJM? You like that elbow time? You like that elbow time, SJM? Anybody else? I was wedging the clay. I wasn't doing anything weird in the corner. Let's see. Sunset says he got surgery this morning, but haven't talked to him. Sunset says, thank you, guys. Yeah. Well, I hope everything goes well, Sunset, for sure. What's this? I mean, his diagnosis, it won't get better, only get worse, so really don't know. Yeah. It can be a long, drawn-out thing or not. I'm so sorry. Sunset, I'm so sorry. The angle isn't right, unfortunately. It's just been wedging clay, nothing special. I was on a video call with somebody who, I don't know if they want to remain nameless, but they were wedging, but I couldn't see any clay, and it looked pretty packed. I finally told them, dude, I can't see any clay. This doesn't look good. This don't look right. Gail says, might have to rethink my jeans and tie-dye shirt. No, that's flowery. Just say, hey, man, flower power. Gail, do you like the Grateful Dead? Are you into all that stuff? Are you into that music? Gail, what's your music genre that you're into? We're trying to paint a picture of what Gail is, because you really, you don't get scared off of some jokes that I figured you might have because of how nice you seem in what you write. But then like you admit, like you've heard it all. You can handle it all. So save that for later, right, man? Excuse me. No, that's all right, bud. You wait. You requested it. SJM requested what I'm about to do after the spot. Actually, there was no request yesterday, and it was kind of uncalled for what I did, but if you were here, you were here. If you weren't, you weren't. Let's see. Manny says random, but how do you random's not here, I don't believe. Random, how does one use a mandolin without cutting open your finger? Are the gloves worth it? They make gloves, mandolin? What? Just build up calluses. Work through the pain. Shock the muscle, work through the pain, Mandy. Don't be such a wimp. Yeah, just go for it. Mandolin, it does take a lot of callus building on your fingers. Luckily, I already had that when I started to play mandolin at one point, and so I didn't have to really work with it. My problem is my hands are big, so I could literally do a 12 fret stretch with my left hand. So my hands always felt cramped. So I had to do the chords, extended chords, as far as possible instead of the close ones. So it was a confusing battle on the mandolin for me. Though I love the sound of it. Thanks for the 41 likes, guys. Let's see, Asham, don't get me wrong, I love my kick wheel, but damn, do I miss an electric wheel. Yeah. Yeah, electric's where it's at. I do enjoy, I don't miss trying to kick wheel. I've only did it handfuls of times. Plus, if you kick too long there, SJM, in about 5-10 years from now, you're gonna be wondering why you're just walking in circles. And it's because one leg's gonna be longer than the other. But I love this wheel. This is my go-to. And it's gonna be nice out soon, so I might break out those little wheels that were sent to me from Vivor and that I reviewed on my channel. I might bring those outside. I have one funny ass video that I'm gonna do with that. I might need some help with that, so I might wait until I have a friend around to help me with that video. But I also wouldn't mind streaming, making pots outside, and then having it rain down upon me while it's while I'm doing so. The throwing outside would be so nice to do. I haven't done it in a very long time. Well, not a very long time. I did it last year. Not live, but I did it last year. It's nice. I ended up with a sunburn. That's for sure. Wait a minute. Oh, the instrument, not the meat cutter. Ah! Oh, well, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, that would have, see, that's where my Baldric brain went to one specific word for a noun. English language is just so messed up. There you go, SJM. Let's see if I can get in there with it. That work for you, SJM? Viewership. You know, I'm very eclectic in my music taste. It depends on the song. I'm also eclectic in my interests. I surprise people. Nice. Me too. My music playlists would probably be considered psychotic because they bounce from jazz to fusion to funk to rap to hard rock, soft rock, every single genre. Classical's in there. There's just everything. So I'm sure my playlist for the music, or Apple Music that I use, is going, this dude's a lunatic. A funny story, SJM says, I was in culinary school whenever I was using the mandolin. I would always sing Burnham's country song. There you go. That's Southern mandolin. That's Southern. Yeah. I don't know what song I'd be singing with that. It would definitely be a heavy mandolin based song, so like, I don't know. Oh, lots of hidden aggressive rolling. So what's everybody's plan for the weekend? We already know Gail's. Does anybody else have any plans? Or are you guys just gonna be hanging out on YouTube, watching people stream pottery or whatever you may watch? My weekend's gonna be filled with running a retail shop and working on orders and working on some projects here at the house. So, I never shot my finger, although I witnessed my shot. Set the knife up as I'm right. That's not cool. Best Buy says I had to ignore the most of my playlist when requesting a song. I didn't. I didn't hold back. The day before, I asked him to play White Snake, "Still of the Night," and I was like, "Oh yeah." Forgot about how basically perverted that song is. They played it. Jess is making pops, like, you can see her head go. What the? Then I wrote, "That's my wedding song." And Nick was like, "Oh, cool, that's your wedding song?" And then about 2 minutes before the 8 or 10-minute song ended, I was like, "That's not my wedding song." I was totally messing around. It was like the first thing that came to mind. I don't know why, but why White Snake came to mind, but it did. And of course, they played it. I think I left yesterday's stream before they did that, or right when they were starting that. I had some stuff I had to take care of, and it's good that I did, because I was going to write something very strange again. So just pick very strange and unusual song for them to play. I like different. Gail says I like a lot of different crafts. I like football. I collect Pez. You collect Pez? Cool. I like to garden. I like to teach kids. I love being a mother. I was president of the Parents Association. I volunteer a lot. That's awesome, Gail. Hell yeah. We got a gold star American right there. That is the way to do it. I wish I had more time to volunteer, because I would. I'd probably do the fire department. The local volunteer fire department, if I could. But running a business full time, there's no free time to do anything else, guys. So maybe says 80s is a great vibe. Oh yeah, 80s, I love. Isn't that a show? Love the 80s. All right, I have to move these off to the side. Again and again and again and again. All right, so I did the 4 pound. I need to do a couple 6 pound pots next. Moving up today instead of down. I should have did the 6 pound first, but nothing really matters to me, because I gotta make these pots. Pots. Here you go, SJM. You like what you see, SJM? Never gets old. I get old, but it never gets old. I'm just me. You see what is you see what you get. It's awesome, Gil. Man, won't need to. Oh goodness. Your brother is a volunteer police officer. Cool, Gil. There you go. Passerby. You know what? I'm about to pin that comment. I am about to pin that comment. I'm in 100% agreement with that. So this is a 6 pound. I need to make sure that my number 6 stamp is over here. Rib. Do. I should probably do a Star Wars video for this weekend, should I not? Should I make it funny? Should I make it perverted? Just a Potter making pots, seeing Luke and Leia kiss each other. My face going like. But I think you've lost the idea of elbow time. The point is not to see your face. You're typing this, realizing it's like a creep, and you hit send. So you realized it, and you sent the message in. At least you realize it. Elbow time, elbow time. You don't just elbow. Hey, Pastor Brian, do they actually have Dunkaroos down there? Have I asked you that? I think I've asked you that. Dunkaroo, Dunkaroo, you don't just say Dunkaroo. I've asked you that, I'm sure of it. Joey, so do they become 6 pounds after they're dry, or how much? So it's 6 pounds of wet clay used. So no, the clay expels all the water, and it ends up being quite less in poundage. So it's just how I can determine a pricing scale, basically. It's a good way for a production. And I don't see many people doing it. It's something that my dad kind of changed over from the English method, which was a cast system, which was like 150 pounds per cast. So if it said 2 on it, it would have been like a 75-pound pot. Obviously, they would use the metric system until 1996, or after 96. Hey, Leonis, how's it going? Yeah, funny. It totally should, Ben. Put the wheel on full blast and put your black hoodie on with the hood up, because you know unlimited. I already have that short, Mandy. I already have that short, and oh God, you say it literally makes me cringe. Yes, yeah. Yeah, Mandy, I already have a short of that on my channel. The exact thing. It was May the Force Be With You, is it called? And then there's another one of me making pots with Ray, whatever the bleep her name wants to be, coming in and then saying she was a Skywalker, and me kind of going, nope, you're not. So there's 2 of them on my channel already. You know what, maybe after this pot, I'll put it into the link for you to check out. Because I need to hydrate before I get into elbow time, whatever the heck that is. Wait, what? Speed runs short. Joey Peterson, neat little history lessons at ice. Elbow clock. There we go. It's even better than elbow time. It's elbow clock 30. Somewhere. Actually, when people say it's 5 o'clock somewhere, I don't think it is. Especially when they say it at like 2:46. No, it's not 5 o'clock somewhere. even with a half an hour difference in certain time zones. So that song is Myth Busted. Fresh Cup of Joel with the drop of the link. You didn't have to go and do that, bad, but I appreciate that. Man, this guy, I tell you, always on it. So yeah, click that link if you want to see one of the Star Wars shorts. I don't know which one you put up there. Probably the one of me pretending to be. I just had a hoodie on. I didn't go out and buy like a cloak or nothing. I'm not like that serious about it. I'm actually going to spend all my YouTube earnings on a 100% replica of Luke Skywalker's green lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. Because that's my favorite one. The green represents the Force user more so than a warrior. So I think that's probably where I would lie, with using the Force more so than... That's elbow time. Yeah, Joel, wait, it's 5:45. Okay, Brandy now. Yeah, well, yeah, 5:46. Well, let's have 5 o'clock. That's like a pretty exact time. 5 o'clock. I didn't say 5:01 or 5:46. It's 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, maybe somewhere. It's anywhere from 5 o'clock to ah, shit, I gotta throw out this song because it doesn't make any sense. Actually been... Wait a minute, I missed something. No, Joel's been here. I believe Joel's been here almost the whole time. He's always lurking about. Hey, thanks for deleting that, Joel. Or adding the thing, rather. No problem, Ben. He's actually over there. Actually? I don't schedule my days on regular time. I use elbow time. I use bartender's lover to clean my bathtub. So when you need to do elbow time, don't use bartender's friend, use bartender's lover. Elbow time's a trademark now? Yeah. Trademark SJM. Trademark SJM ceramic. Dang, Ben really hit the boot. Oh, I've hit a lot more than that. He doesn't even have that accent. He doesn't say boot. The only time I hear the Canadian in his voice, let's see. He can say the same about me. I have that New York, Boston, whatever sound. Everybody's got a sound. I hear it when he says bagged instead of bagged. It's bagged. That's one word that I hear it in. Oh, come on. What the fuck is in this clay? Oh, I dropped the F-bomb. Cancel me. Sorry to all the children listening. I heard me say the most used word on the planet. Leonis. I don't know what she said. Man, Canada intensifies. Canada's awesome. I love Canada. I want to go to Canada. I want to go hang out there. There's tons of stuff I want to hit up there. And it's surprising that I never have, considering I could just get on a train, really, and pass my way by up there. Instead of driving, I could end up show up totally drunk. Like, I'm in Canada. Leahy has arrived. American Leahy has arrived. Fresh Cup of Joe. I wonder if Alan Jackson had an appointment 5 o'clock p.m. and he shows up at 2:30 and he says, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at, man. I mean, you know how many people have used that excuse after that song was out, too? Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. You know what my excuse usually is when I'm late? I show up and say, I'm sorry, I got here as soon as I wanted to. Oh, sorry, Snapban. The investors are pulling out elbow time because you swore. We lost millions, man. All right, well. Tell Manscaped I'm sorry. Hashtag Manscaped. The stocks are gone. It's a tragic day. It's a lovely day, mate. All right, there's the 6-pounders done. I need 2 of the 6-pounders. Well, it's not done yet, but basically, the hard part is over. Then it's on to 2-pound and 1-pound. So what do we got for time? Damn. Okay. I'll just kill some 2-pounders. Is that what we should do? 2-pound. You guys let me know. 2-pound or 1-pound pots. Next. At this point, it really doesn't matter. If nobody writes anything, I'll just end the stream. Ben, sorry for the Greeks. No worries. Elbows and shares. Oh, you're up to the elbows and shares. Fresh Cup of Joel says 5 o'clock, bud. 1.5 would be good. Okay. I didn't order that, but they're going to get some really, really thin 2-pound size pots. Extremely thin. How about that? I'll just make 2-pound pots and write 10-pound on them, and then, charge them it. Country Carpenter with the 2. All right. Leonis, don't know what you wrote, but I'm sure it's something nice because you're a nice bloke. I always quote, a wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to be. Yeah, no, I did the other one. Sorry I'm late. I got here as soon as I wanted to. And then if I want to leave, I just get up and say, I'm sorry. You guys have lost my interest. And I walk out the door. Doesn't seem to go over well. I don't get really invited back to those ones, so I choose those ones wisely. It's happened. I'm so sorry, but you all have completely lost my interest. Or if somebody's over, I usually say a lot, come again. You can't stay as long. It was from my uncle, who was Canadian. Joel, is that a Canadian saying? Come again when you can't stay as long? I'm wondering if that's where he lived in Ontario for sure. And my aunt for a very long time. A lot of the things he says, I'm like, that sounds like a Canadian saying. If I want to, we'll just leave. Say sorry. Well, at least you apologize, man. All right, maybe you should do that on your next live stream. Nothing will happen. Oh, I love that. And no, I can't find more. It works good. Joel, you have to let it linger for a bit before you walk out. Hey, yeah. And really send a message, you know. It's more of a power movement, he says. Assertance. Okay, that was good. I don't know, Mandy. You're about to get pinned again. Oh, that would be so hilarious to pin that comment from Mandy, actually. Oh. Let that comment just marinate, as you'd say. It is vital, Mandy, if you want them to understand. Yeah. I don't know. I don't let any of my orifices open up in front of other people. Kinda. Leonis, thanks for tuning in, man. Have a nice weekend. And take care. Appreciate you. Gail says, my uncle puts on his pajamas, says goodnight as he's going to bed. Joel says, oh, it lingers whether he's there or not. I believe that. I believe it. No, thank you, Leonis. Thank you for tuning in today. Hope you have a good weekend. Or is it already the next day for you? Yeah. It's nighttime for you. So good night. Have a good weekend. I'm going to get rid of this 6, 2. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out today, guys. Appreciate it, by the way. Always nice to have y'all in here. Brrr. Rides away into the sunset. Okay, this is getting strange. Sorry, I have to get going. Or oops, and then just walk out the door. With great humor. Nothing like those old walking farts. That was low key, was it? I don't even know. I never watched that. I never watched SpongeBob Octagonal Pants. Oh, is that the sequel? There'll be songs written about Joel. How do you know there isn't? How do you know there isn't, Mandy? We'll have a song drop coming toward the end of the week. Infamous Joel. Journey Walker. Hey, how's it going, Journey? Long time no see. Nice to see you back here. Hope you're doing well. What a time to pop in. Yeah, who knows? It's always something weird here, guys. Today on the Ben Wolff live stream, the chat mainly talked about farts. At least it's not a quiet Attenborough stream again, eh, Joe? Hey, bud. Yeah, it's good to see you here, Journey. And elbows. There's elbows. Oh, never forget the elbows. Hearts and elbows. Okay, that's a weird mixture. I'm fine. Yourself? YouTube? Oh, I'm good. I'm good, Journey. Doing well. Thank you for asking. Just been doing my thing. Making me pottery. Working on a store order that I have been working on for the last couple days and will be working on probably all next week. And when I finish it next week, I will be starting another store order, which is roughly around the same. This one's about 130 pots. The next one's roughly the same, 130, 140-ish. I don't know. If I look too much at the numbers, then it drive me crazy. Just make what I gotta make. Don't count them. Count them while I'm making them, but don't keep it in the back of your head otherwise. Make you crazy. Like a dog trying to get a ball. Pearly. How's it going, Pearly? Oh my God, I finally caught you live. Hi, Ben. Hi, Pearly. How's it going? How are you? Great. Need to finish cleaning, but don't want to leave y'all. Well, come again when you can't stay as long, man. I mean, cleaning might be more important, but everyone in here will miss you. It's going good, Ben. I've got a drama show to get to tomorrow, and I'm dreading it. A drama show? Are you an actor? What do you mean, drama show? Have you been acting? Is that what it is? I can't remember. I'm sorry. If you could please remind me. Theater work? Journey Walker. Oh my God, I like the stream dinglings. Yeah, that's 2 days that she's been pinned for saying that. So I was about to pin her for another comment, but I thought against it. In fact, should I change it? Let me see if I can find it. I missed one here from her. Joel's a fake Canadian? Absolutely not. Joel is 100% Canadian. When did I miss all this? Succulent meat? Do they manufacture artificial clay, or is this all from the ground? Oh, it's from the ground. That's an old comment I missed. Sorry. That's so crazy. I look back at some of these. I'm like, how did I missed all this stuff? I don't know. No, I can't find it. And it's completely lost my interest anyway. Probably Pooh says, yeah, it's Alice in Wonderland. I'm playing Alice. Oh, cool. Good luck. That's awesome. That is super cool. A lot of lines, a lot of stuff. You got this, Pearly. You got it. I know, it's a big part, exactly. Journey Walker, it's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it because it was the same as yesterday, but there was one comment that I should have pinned instead of that one that she wrote, which would have made no sense to people coming in, but it was hilarious. And she might have been embarrassed to have it up there, but you know what? I am. Yeah. What time is it? Well, that's 40 more pots. I'm sore. Now it's time to do all those other jobs. My muscles have been shocked. They're doing acting for a good while. Awesome, Pearly Poo. What? Where are you anyway? Are you in the States, Pearly? Pearly says I have a massive solo to do. Gail, I don't know why I auditioned for it anyway. I'm doing well, Pearly. Thanks so much. Yeah, no, that. I would imagine that's a huge role for sure. That means you're a damn good singer if you're doing that. Journey Walker going to take off. Just wanted to pop in. Well, thanks, Journey. Appreciate you. Since you haven't been on, I hope the rest of your day goes well. Thank you so much, Journey. Have a good day, night, all that good stuff. Appreciate you. You're Scottish, man. Okay. Gotcha. I think you've said this before, but I have a hard time remembering things if you guys haven't noticed. We have a Mandy in the chat. Who's Mandy? Yeah, my big day was hypertension. I'll be fine. Safe journey. Yeah, Journey, take care. Thank you again for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for the 61 likes today, all that good stuff. Wouldn't know what Mandy is. Yeah. Drink some water. Water. Like from Spaceballs. Water. Cheers to everybody here today. Wishing you all the best. In your lives. And that doesn't mean YouTube lives. That means your lives. Clink. Sabrina, have a great weekend, everyone. Yeah, take care, Sabrina. Always nice. You were the first to comment. You hung in the whole time, didn't say anything. I always wonder what Sabrina thinks. She just quietly watches and probably just shaking her head like, really? Anyway, yeah, hope everybody has a good weekend. And I appreciate everybody being here. So I got to get on with my life. And you guys have all completely lost my interest. Just kidding. Completely kidding. You have not lost my interest. Pearly Poo, good luck on the playing Alice. That's crazy. Country Carpenter, right back at you, buddy. Clananthus, I wish you all have a great weekend. Stay safe. Yes, you too, Clananthus. You stay safe as well, my friend. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you to everybody. Gail, Joel, Passerby, Mandy. Everybody I've said hello to. So everybody take care. Be safe. Whatever. Or no. Live a little. Or sit around. Eat Cheetos off of your bare chest. Whatever you decide to do. Just enjoy it. Yeah. Charlie, take care, Charlie. I didn't even know Charlie was here. Did I miss Charlie? All right, whatever. Take care. We'll see you. I'm going to try to stream on Monday, guys. So I'll try to be on Monday. Peace in your middle crease. Be safe.
Stay classy, YouTube.